Greetings, students. This is Pilates 3, Class B. B as in boy, Class B. All right, we're going to start with a very quick little seated warm-up. Get onto your sitting pads, rock a little, find your sit bones, comb up the abdominals, and then wrap and saran wrap across the low area. Lift the side waist, and don't forget, grab that back pant waist. Think of that little lift in the low back, kicking on that back side of the core. And then we'll take a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, stay. Reach from the waist down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And interlace the fingers. Place behind the head, elbow side diagonal. Shrug, inhale. Glide the shoulder blades down. Press the elbows without disturbing the head, neck, or shoulders, and release. Inhale, shrug. Glide the shoulder blades down the back ribs. Press gently. And release. Lateral stretch up and out. Inhale. And lift, exhale. We're doing a little quicker pace today, but still focus on your principles of Pilates, making sure to use the breath in everything we do, and good alignment and posture each time you set up for your exercise. And then soles of the feet together. Let's do a C curve. Scoop and hollow backward. Round forward. Lengthen high, flat back diagonal. Center. Scoop and C curve. Round forward. Lengthen that flat back diagonal. Hold, reach through the spine, and center, cross the legs again for a seated roll down, our spine stretch prep. Inhale, nod up and over curve, roll forward, fingertips slide along the floor. Keep those sit bones attached to your pad. Inhale, roll up bone by bone, exhale. One more like that. Inhale, up over curve, exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale to roll up. Sitting tall in your neutral, lifting the side waist, the front abdominals, the back waist, hand to elbow. Make sure it's below shoulders but not touching your torso yet. And we lift up tall for our spine twist to warm up. We inhale, spiral to the right. Exhale to center. Inhale, spiral to the left. Exhale to center. Inhale, spiral to the right. Exhale to center. Last time, inhale and exhale to center. Let's come off our sitting pads, move them to the side, and place yourself in the center of your mat. Get your little spacer for between your knees. You will need your props, remember. Always have them ready. And we're going to place the spacer, ball, or towel between the knees. Feet a little further away so you can get up on your sitting bones. Grab the high back legs to help you sit tall. Inhale, C curve with a slight pressure on the ball or spacer. Hollow out that front body. Check your shoulders. And then curve forward. Rock onto sit bones, unravel to neutral. Inhale, C curve, slight inner thigh squeeze. Feel that nice scoop out. Inhale, curve forward. And lengthen up. One more. Inhale. C curve to roll back. Inhale. Exhale forward. And rock onto sit bones and lengthen. Keep your ball between your knees. Roll on your back. No head support yet, but have it right next to you, ready to slip in as I cue it. We're going to start with the feet under the knees, a fist apart. Check your neutral pelvis, tailbone lengthening in the direction of the feet. Your pelvic bones and pubic bone in the same plane. Your back lowest ribs on the mat. Wide collarbone across the chest. And then lengthen the back neck without jamming the chin. Just a normal positioning. And just that ever so slight squeeze on your spacer, just to engage the inner legs a little bit. Not tucking or gripping in the glutes at all to start. We inhale, prepare neutral, hollow and flatten that belly as you scoop. You want to curl the tailbone just enough to flatten the waist, remember, and then roll it down. Inhale, hollow the low belly and scoop. pelvic tilt, just that little bit of tilt, and roll to neutral. Now we bridge. Inhale, pelvic curl. Roll the pelvis to the bridge. Nice straight line at the top. Inhale, heavy chest to roll down. Always making sure not to go high up onto the neck. You're mainly on your upper shoulder shelf, so you create that straight line, remember, but not over pushing. Inhale, scoop. You're using the glutes and the hamstrings as you roll up, but you're focusing that abdominal area in the front, the stretching of the front thighs away from you. Yes, your back body is lifting, but you don't want to overshoot and push your chest toward the ceiling where you're overarching the back. Just that straight neutral line at the bridge. Then sink the chest to roll in a straight line, always trying not to wobble too much as you roll down. One more time. Inhale, pelvic curl. Roll up to bridge and stay. Reach your arms up, palms toward each other. Now keep the arms straight as you just reach back to rib cage arms, hovering above the mat. Hold there as you sink the upper chest and roll bone by bone. Feel the lengthening into the mat all the way to neutral, and then arms up and back down. Let's slip our head support in under the back of the skull, neck free to float. Interlace the fingers, hands behind the head. Keeping your neutral pelvis, we'll do our ab curl. Inhale, nod the chin, sink the breastbone to curl forward. Check your positioning as you hold at the top, inhale, and lower exhale. Inhale, nod, sink the chest away from the chin as you curl, folding at the breastbone or the base of the breastbone. Inhale, and no tucking as you do this exercise, remember? So the lower half from the waist down, not moving, not tucking, staying in a good neutral. Let's do the next one, adding on. Inhale, nod, sink to curl and stay, tailbone lengthening in the direction of the feet. Reach forward, grab on and lift that ½ inch. Check you didn't tuck. Hands behind the head, staying at that height. A tiny lower ½ inch and back up. 1 and 2. Smooth and fluid. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. Hold. 5. Inhale and lower exhale. Inhale, nod the chin, sink the breastbone to curl. Reach forward, grab on and lift the little ½ inch, making sure you don't hunch the shoulders or tuck the tailbone. Staying at that height, hands behind, and just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the chest, and we do ab curl with rotation. Inhale, nod, sink to curl, and twist to the right, and center, twist to the left, and center, twist to the right. Very smooth and small movement, and hold, inhale, lower exhale. One more time, always remembering not to tuck the pelvis and keep it level. Inhale, nod, sink to curl, check your position, and now rotate to the left, and center, pivot to the right, and center, exhale, left, and center, exhale, right. Center, hold, inhale, lower exhale, and remove your hands from behind and remove your ball to the side. And let's bring our feet and knees together, arms alongside, and move your feet away from you. Lift the legs one at a time. Perfect tabletop, legs together for the toe taps. Dip the right, inhale, smoothly up, exhale. No changing the neutral. Dip the left, inhale, back ribs on the mat, and lift, exhale. Once more each side, dip it, inhale. Keeping the right angle in the knee, not decreasing or increasing that bend, and dip the left. And back to center, and keep your legs tabletop. Open your arms T-shape, arms side, palms up, and arms anchored and shoulder blades anchored for the knee sway to the right. Inhale, keep the opposite left shoulder anchored. Squeeze abdominals to do the work to bring center. Over to the left, inhale. Squeeze abdominals. Exhale to center. Over to the right, inhale. Initiate with your belly. Exhale to bring it center. And over to the left, inhale. And exhale, center, pause. Reach the arms up, palms facing your legs. We're going to go into the 100. Inhale, nod. Ab curl to reach forward. We'll start legs bent to pump and breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep looking towards your legs, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Option straighten the legs, Pilates V. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Don't look at the ceiling. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Bend and grab behind. Lower the chest, hug in. Roll the head side to side. Take a deep breath. And one at a time, place the feet down. And now we're going into roll up. I'm going to do the full version. You can modify this. Instead of your legs being straight, which I'm going to do, you can always just open your feet the width of your mat. Very far away from you though, see? So I have my feet flat but my knees bent, and open the width of my mat or shoulders. And then that way when you do your curl and your roll up, you can grab onto your legs right here to help yourself through that tough spot and reach into your stretch over the legs. And then you can grab on again, slide your hands up your legs as you roll down, and then reach back. That's always an option. Or you can even use your TheraBand over the feet, that version as well. I'm going to do the full version with the legs straight and together parallel. Reach the arms up and back, whatever position you're in. And if you're seated, you'll just take the arms forward. Inhale, nod. Everybody reaching forward to your ab curl. Right here, you can grab onto your legs, even if your legs are straight, if you need to help you through that tough spot. And then release the arms once you get through the tough spot. And at the peak here, you're in your C curve, scooped out, shoulders over pelvis, arms parallel to the floor, and head between the arms and arms in this position with the neck long. Now squeeze your legs together. Start rolling back by leading with your tailbone area. You can grab on again right here if you need to assist yourself so as not to let the legs pop up and not to flatten the back. And reach back. So pick your version that you can do most successfully today. Inhale, nod into ab curl. Exhale, peel off into C curve. Reach, inhale. Lead from the low back and the tailbone area to roll into the mat bone by bone, articulating your spine smoothly, and reach back to your hover, arms just above the floor, not touching the floor. Inhale, start the arms and the head nodding into ab curl. Exhale, peel off into your C curve. Inhale, lengthening the legs together. Lead from your low back to roll bone by bone and with control. And roll all the way down and reach back. One more time. Inhale, nod. Exhale, peel off into C curve. Inhale, lead from that low belly and low tailbone. Bone by bone, squeezing those legs together. And when you get all the way down, pause here, arms up. And we're going to keep our legs extended and open the arms to the T shape. Bend the right leg in, then stretch to the ceiling. Flex the foot for leg circle. Single leg circle across. Inhale, circle. Exhale, up and pause 1. Try not to wobble the pelvis. And 2. Keeping it neutral, no tuck. And 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, pause 5. Reverse. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 1 more. Last one, and pause. Bend the leg 90. Grab behind the high back leg and pull into the chest to give that a little stretch. Take a breath. Stretch the legs out together. Reach the arms up, open to a T shape again on the floor, palms up. Bend your left leg in, take it to the ceiling. Flex the foot with the tailbone anchored and start across. Inhale, exhale, up 1. Inhale, exhale, tight abdominals, smooth and fluid circle, and 3. Inhale, exhale, and 4. Last one, exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale, up 1. Inhale, exhale, up 2. Trying not to wobble the pelvis. 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, pause, bend, grab behind, hug it in. Stretch out. We're going to do a roll up, modify if you need to. Start the arms into ab curl, inhale. Peel off into C curve. Now lengthen through the flat back diagonal. Come up over your sitting bones, arms side. Bend your knees, move a little forward. Go into your rolling like a ball position, pulling in tight, grabbing a hand on each shin or behind the legs if that works better for you today. Draw your shoulders down, find your little balance point behind the sit bones with your feet hovering. Lead from your low back and be careful, no looking at the ceiling when you roll back and no momentum. Careful you only roll to your upper shoulder shelf, not to your neck or head. Inhale, lead from the tailbone, roll. Exhale to the balance, hold 1 and 2. Roll, inhale. Exhale, hold 1 and 2. Roll, inhale. Exhale, hold 1 and 2. Roll, inhale. Exhale, hold 1 and 2. Last 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, hold 1 and 2. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, hold and balance. Feet down. Scoot the hips to the center of the mat. Grab behind one leg. Pull in. Roll away from the leg to roll down into your neutral. Straighten the bottom leg. Hands on the top knee. Inhale, prepare, nod. Ab curl to look forward. Lift the bottom leg to eye level or slightly above it. Single leg stretch. Switch, exhale. Switch, exhale. And reach, and reach. And exhale, and exhale. And stretch, and stretch. And exhale. And 2 more. And exhale. And exhale, lower hug in. Next one is the double leg stretch. We're going to do the version that I call the long version, where we circle the arms while we hold the position and then lower down in between each one. All right, that's a little different than the normal version. This is called the long version. So you move to tabletop, tailbone down, hands on the knees. Inhale, prepare in one movement, ab curl, straighten the legs to the V and reach your arms to the 100 position. Keep looking at your legs as your arms go up, inhale. Circle to the pelvis, exhale, and bend and lower to starting position, inhale. Exhale, reach. Arms up, keep looking forward. Circle to the pelvis, exhale, and bend and lower. One more. Exhale, reach. Arms up, inhale. Circle, exhale, and bend and lower. Now hands to the outside shins, legs tabletop, ab curl, stay. Now you do not lower your chest. Keep looking at your legs. Reach your legs on the diagonal and your arms on the back diagonal, not too far on this more up diagonal. Circle the arms as you bend the knees without lowering the chest. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and lower, hug in. Roll the head side to side. Next is your crisscross. Move the legs tabletop, legs together, tailbone down. Interlace the fingers, hands behind the head. We're prepping to ab curl. Inhale, nod, sink to curl. Check your positioning, neutral. Now twist to your bent right leg as you straighten the left. Exhale. Simultaneously switch, exhale. Only moving legs and upper body. The pelvic area does not move at all. It stays stable in your neutral. Switch, exhale, switch, exhale, switch. 2 more. Exhale, switch, exhale, switch, and lower, hug in. Rock just a little side to side in your pelvis. We're going to do one more abdominal one. That's your scissor or hamstring pull. We're going to move to tabletop, tailbone anchored, extend the legs parallel. Nod the chin into ab curl and draw the tailbone down, even if it means your legs move away a little bit, and check you're in your neutral throughout. Right leg towards you, grab either above or below the knee, not directly on the knee joint. Other leg splits away, Exhale, exhale, switch, exhale, exhale. Switch and stretch, keeping your focus towards your legs. Exhale, 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 exhale. You can keep this smaller to start in this small scissor right here. That's fine. It's more important to keep your neutral. 2 more. Exhale, 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 exhale. Both legs up. Lower as you bend the knees. Roll your head a little side to side. Feet down one at a time. Roll to your side. Now we're going on to our stomach. So you're now prone and you cross your hands, forehead on your hands. Bring your legs together parallel with the nice extension of the legs so the kneecaps are lifting slightly away from the mat. Make sure your pelvic triangle, pubic bone, hip bones are on the mat. Lift your navel a little bit away from the mat to engage your abdominals and draw your shoulders away from your ears. Keeping all of that, float your right leg 1 inch off the mat and using the back of the leg, the hamstrings, a tiny pulse keeping the knee straight. 1, 2, don't move the pelvis. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, lower down. Float the left leg up 1 inch or 2. Don't move the pelvis and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Now you can keep your legs parallel. If you have back issues, you can go to your Pilates V, separate the heels 4 inches. And now we do upper back and legs, very smoothly lifting, keeping your navel lifting in and up throughout. Pelvic triangle stays on the mat. So hands on forehead, float your upper back and legs off the mat, inhale, and lower, exhale. Again, lift smoothly, inhale, lower, exhale. Next one, inhale, stay. Open arms to a T shape. Reach the arms to the hip, palms toward the ceiling. Lift your breastbone slightly more up and forward, looking a little diagonally forward, reaching through the whole body. Take the arms to the T shape as you look at your mat. Hands to your forehead and lower down. Bring your hands by your ribs, push up and back, round into cat, and sit back to rest position for 2 deep breaths. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. 4-point kneel. Hands under armpit, a shoulder width apart. Knees a fist apart. And shins and top feet bonded to the mat. Now make sure you're not sagging, so lift your breastbone away from the mat. Look 2 feet in front of your hands so your head's up in line. Navel engaged away from the mat, but without disturbing the bones of the spine. So we don't want to curve here yet. Keeping that neutral spine, we're going to do our flying table. Right arm, left leg carefully reaches out in line. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Without wobbling, slowly return. Concentrate. Then left arm, right leg. Reach. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly return, no wobbles. Cat stretch, round the back, exhale. Excuse me, lengthen to neutral. Round it, exhale. Lengthen it to neutral. Walk a little forward on your mat, 4-point. We're going to do our front support. Keeping your hands right under your armpits and lift that breastbone away from the mat, neutral spine. Reach your right leg out, tuck the toes. Left to join, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, you can always put the knees down if that's too much yet. And then untuck and sit back. Rest position, deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. And now sit facing in on your mat and extend your legs forward and open them apart the width of your mat or shoulders. Flex the feet, and if you can get on your sit bones in a straight leg position, that is ideal. If you cannot yet, bend your knees ever so slightly. Reach your arms forward, shoulder width, shoulder height, palms toward each other. Ready for spine stretch. Lengthen upward first. Inhale. Nod up and over, curve forward. Do not move your pelvis. Reach your arms between your feet. Inhale. Head in line with your curve of your spine. Start from your low belly. Roll up against your imaginary wall. You're putting each vertebra against the wall, and your head is last thing up. Inhale. Up over curve. Belly pulls back as you reach forward. Inhale. Scoop the low belly and roll up bone by bone. Widen that collarbone as you come up. Inhale, lengthen your side waist, up and over curve. Inhale, roll up bone by bone, and come all the way up and open the arms. We're going into the saw. Twist towards your right diagonal, toward that leg. Inhale. You reach the left arm to the outside of the right little toe as you look down and back, rotating that palm to face toward the body or toward the wall opposite you. And then you roll up to that twisted position. Start the front arm, body follows to return to center. Inhale, twist, growing taller. Saw across, look down and back. Keep both sit bones anchored to your mat. Roll up to your twisted position. Front arm starts, body follows. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale, lift. And back to center, exhale. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale, lengthen. And back to center. Inhale, twist, growing tall. Exhale, saw. Inhale, lift. And back to center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale, lengthen to come up and to center. Now interlace the hands behind the head and we do a side dip. Inhale, dip directly side like you're along your wall and center. Inhale, dip. Exhale, center. Two more. Inhale, dip. Lift from your bottom waist. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. Now take the arms open again, palms toward the ceiling for your twist. Double exhale to the right. Here we go. And exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Try to only move from above the waist. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Head goes with you. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Reach up, inhale. Up and over, grab whatever you can. Take a couple of breaths here, stretching out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Roll up and shake your legs. Bring them together and scoot forward in the middle of your mat and roll onto your side and onto your back. No head support on this one. Bring your knees and feet together. Feet under your knees. Neutral spine and pelvis. We're ready for the shoulder bridge. We inhale, prepare, pelvic curl. Roll the pelvis up to neutral in your bridge. Now, keeping that pelvis up and level, we're going to extend the right leg at the left knee. You flex to the ceiling, inhale, point forward, knee to knee is where we're going today, just to the knee. Flex to the ceiling, inhale, don't drop that pelvis. Point forward to the knee, connecting the legs. Inhale up, exhale forward. One more. Inhale up, exhale forward. Stay and bend foot to foot and roll down bone by bone and return to neutral. Other side, inhale, scoop the low belly, curl, hollow. Roll up to the straight line bridge. Extend those arms and extend the left leg at the right knee. Flex to the ceiling. Point forward, knee to knee. Try not to drop that pelvis. Flex to the ceiling, inhale. Point forward, exhale. Connecting the legs each time. Inhale and exhale. And one more, inhale and exhale. Stay connected and bend foot to foot. Sink the upper chest, roll through the spine, especially the waist making contact, and then to neutral. One at a time, lift the legs to grab behind, hug in. Rock a little side to side, and while you're here, cross your ankles, open your knees diagonally the width of your shoulders, move that position to tabletop, drawing the tailbone down, neutral pelvis, arms alongside, ready for the rollover prep. We're going to inhale, prepare. Scoop to curl the tailbone, roll the pelvis to your shoulder shelf. If you can't go that far yet, that's okay. Just go where you can and roll back down. And then right here, we're going to inhale, sink the upper chest, let the thighs move towards you a little bit as you roll down, but control it by decelerating with your abdominals, controlling the descent of the spine back to neutral. Inhale, pelvic curl. Roll to your shoulder shelf, thighs are parallel to the floor. Inhale, sink the upper chest, thighs move forward towards you a little as you roll down bone by bone, controlling it with your abdominals, no plumping or dropping, and back to neutral. Cross the other ankle on top, and let's do the same thing. Scoop the low belly, curl to roll over to your shoulder shelf. Inhale, sink the upper chest, control it down smoothly, and return to neutral. One more time. Inhale, prepare, scoop and curl. Exhale to roll over. Inhale, sink the upper chest, and try to control it and not plop down. Yes. Then we're going to interlace our fingers behind our head, extend your legs straight up to the Pilates V, and legs in a position where you can get your tailbone down. So if you need to bring them a little forward, you can. Nod the chin and curl forward. All right, now we're going to take the legs into openings. You split apart, inhale, flex the feet and squeeze together, exhale. Point to open, inhale, squeeze the inner legs together as you flex. One more, point to open and flex to squeeze and extend the legs. Then you're going to keep that chest lift and just flex. And you're going to do a little bend and press to the ceiling. Just a small little bend, standing your feet on the ceiling, and stretch and bend and stretch and reach around, bend the knees, lower the chest, hug in. One at a time, place your feet down, take a breath. Right into side lying. Roll to your side, grab your head support, and stretch out in a straight line from head to toe. Bottom arm extended. Head support can be between your head and arm, and kickstand your top hand close to your body. You want your legs parallel together, lined up with the front side of your pelvis stacked in its neutral on the side. Be careful you don't rock the top pelvic bone forward or back, remember, and we're ever so slightly lifting under the bottom waist and drawing that top shoulder away. Now, keeping that good alignment, take both legs up, exhale, hold it a second, and lower with control. Exhale, squeeze up, control it down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, and lower with control. And last one, stay, bottom leg beats to top leg. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold 1, lower down, legs to a slight banana shape, and lift the top leg pelvic bone height only. Flex the top foot, ready for side kick. Pendulum forward, exhale, exhale, without moving the pelvis, reach back and point, inhale. And forward, exhale, exhale, very fluid and controlled, even though it's a little quicker. Bottom leg is active on the floor, it's not relaxed, and reach. Exhale, exhale, trying not to move that pelvis, reach, and exhale, exhale. Inhale, reach, one more, exhale, exhale. Inhale, stretch, take it over the bottom leg, tiny circle forward for 5, 4, not moving the pelvis, 3, 2, 1, reverse direction, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Stretch the legs straight out, roll onto your stomach, cross your hands, forehead on your hands, heels together, Pilates V. Ready for little beats. Tighten your belly underneath, draw your shoulders away, legs together with heels together in the Pilates V. Lift both legs an inch off the mat. Little beats, open, close. Click, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Hands by ribs. Using abdominals, push up and back, rest position. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Roll up and grab your head support, and let's go to the other side for side lying. Stretch out in a straight line from head to toe. Head support, kickstand, legs together parallel. We want to transition quickly. Lift under your waist. Stack those pelvic bones right on the side here. No rocking or tipping backward. And now both legs as a unit. Squeeze up, ideally ankles together, and lower. If you cannot get your ankles together, put a little towel between your ankles. And lower. Exhale, squeeze up. Hold it a second. Lower with control. Exhale, lift. And lower. Squeeze it up. And lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Working those side obliques. Exhale, hold it. Bottom leg beats. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 10. And slowly lower. Legs to a slight banana shape. Lift the top leg, hip bone height. Flex for pendulum forward side kick. Exhale, exhale. Don't move the pelvis. Reach, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Reach and smooth and fluid. No jerky moves. Reach and stretch. Top shoulder down. Exhale, exhale. Don't forget those abdominals. Reach. And exhale, exhale. Inhale, reach. Very fluid. Exhale, exhale. Keeping it at hip bone height. Don't go higher. Exhale, exhale. Reach and stretch. Last one. Exhale, exhale. Reach and hold. Take it right over the bottom leg parallel. Little circle forward for 5, 4. Very quiet pelvis. 3, 2, 1. Reverse direction and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch, 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 and lower with control. Take the legs straight out, rolling on your stomach onto your elbows if your back is healthy for single leg kick. If not, cross your hands and forehead on your hands. Elbows under shoulders. Then push into the mat with your forearm. Lift your navel, but keep that pubic bone on the mat. Head in line with spine. Really getting a good upper body positioning. Legs together parallel. Lift the kneecaps a little bit away from the floor. Flex the right. Exhale, exhale, point down. Alternate. Exhale, exhale, stretch. Flex, pulse, stretch. Flex, pulse, stretch. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And last time, hold. Lower all the way down, cheek to one side on your towel if you want. Cross your hands normally at your upper mid back and drop the elbows, but you can put it on your back waist or even your lower below the waist position if that feels better for your shoulder today. It's early in the semester. Now, legs together parallel, lift the kneecaps, press the pubic bone, hip bones gently onto the mat. Lift the navel. This is your double leg kick. 3, flex the feet, 3 beats in. And 1, 2, 3. Now you stretch in that bow shape, looking straight down at your mat or a little forward of your eye level, making sure that you have that lifted of both the chest and the legs. You repeat, cheek to the other side, and 1, 2, 3, and stretch. Again, 1, 2, 3. Careful not to pop your pubic bone up off the mat when you flex in. Again, 1, 2, 3. Stretch and hold. Arms around. Separate the legs slightly for swimming. Opposite arm and leg. And switch, switch, switch into flutter. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rest. Hands by ribs, scoop, round your back, cat stretch, and then sit back to rest position. All right, 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Fill the back with air and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale, roll up to 4-point. All right, we're going to go knees apart a fist. Tuck your toes for this one. We're going to hover the knees off the mat 1 inch. Okay, ready? Keep your neutral. Look diagonally forward of your hands. Lift the knees 1 inch. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pike the hip up and press the heels toward the mat. Drop the head, but keep the arms straight. And then you're in that little pike or upstretch position. Lift the heels. Inhale. Press down. Exhale. Lift the heels as you lift the belly as well. Press it down. Lift it. Inhale. Exhale. Press and stay. Then lift the heels and bend the knees to your 4-point. And then knees down. Untuck the toes, round and sit back, rest position. Deep breath. All right, bring your legs in front of you. Extend them forward, heels together. And lean back on your hands with your arms straight with either fingers towards you or to the side. Mine are going to go side. It feels better for my wrist. And shoulders back and down, and you're in a slant, a very slight slant, but neutral. Now, we're going to be pressing up to our back support position. So hips go up between the shoulders and legs. Look up diagonally. Don't drop your head behind you. Just look up so it's in line. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit the hip down. Bring your shoulders over your pelvis. Reach up your side body. Flex your feet. Reach out. Grab what you can. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round over. Lengthen the back out and up as you inhale. And round over, exhale. And again, lengthen, inhale. And round over, exhale. Roll up, shake your legs out, and we're going to go right into our stretching. So grab your head support. If you have a TheraBand, grab it. If not, a long twisted towel might work okay for you. All right, let's start though with our little hip stretch. So cross your right over left like the number 4. Thread through the middle with your right hand and your left on the outside to grab behind the left thigh. And then pull that leg towards you for that hip stretch. Now, yes, you curl your tailbone a little bit off the floor, but try not to rock toward the top leg. Your pelvis still is level, but yes, in a slight curl. Stretching the right hip on the back side. All right, deep breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And release. Uncross and take the other side, left over right, open the left knee, thread through the middle with the left arm, outside with the right to grab the back of the right leg and pull it towards you. I like to use my elbow just a little bit to press the inner thigh open on that left side, but only to the point that feels okay for you. Shoulders drawn down, no hunching, and just feeling that nice stretch in the back side here of the hip area. This is a real important stretch to do, especially if you're sitting a lot, driving a lot, any of that kind of stuff. Any kind of sedentary stretching. Very important, as well as your Pilates mat work. Very important to include some daily stretching, 7 days a week ideally. Really helps prevent injuries and helps to realign the body as well. And then let's release. Okay, grab your band or long towel, and we're going to do our hamstring stretch. Hook it safely over the middle of the foot. Choke up a bit on either side. Pull the elbows to the mat to anchor it with the collarbone wide and the shoulders blades plugged into the mat. Bottom leg either straight or just slightly bent, and then draw the tailbone down. So yes, for stretching, remember, we still work in a neutral pelvis. Find your stretch in the neutral pelvis. Hold there and breathe. Careful of your wrist positioning too, since you're holding tension here. Try not to break the wrist. Keeping the foot standing on the ceiling a bit, you're going to bend the knee, inhale, thinking of it going towards your chest, and stretch into the band. Inhale to bend. Exhale to stretch. One more, inhale to bend. And exhale, stay straight and turn the foot inward so the bottom or sole of your foot faces in towards your center body. And you're feeling that stretch on the outside of the lower leg, working to just stretch that area a little bit. You can keep that foot turned inward and also take the leg a little across the body. Might go a little more up the outside leg. And for more ideas for stretching, I do have a video on YouTube which says stretching for all classes, and I have about a 40-minute stretch class on there. And that might help if you are feeling like, yeah, I really need to increase my stretching. Most of us do need to, and it might help you. One more little small bend and stretch, and then open to that little side diagonal, and hold and breathe. Even if you can't do the full 40 minutes, you can pick sections of the stretch class to do that feels like it might target some of your more tight areas. You should stretch the whole body, of course, but do a little bit of the whole body, but then you might want to focus on the areas you're more tight in, depending on what those are. And then back to center, and we bring the other foot in to replace carefully and set up the other side. Hold and breathe. Neutral pelvis, tailbone lengthening in the direction of your bottom leg. Feeling that parallel position nice and strong. Feeling the sinking of that thigh bone into your little pelvic socket there, that little ball and socket. You want to think of that leg just dropping. The band helps give the sensation of sinking that femur, the femur bone, your thigh bone, into your ball and socket joint. And so that's why I do like the band a little bit. It helps get that sensation, which we sometimes need to feel to understand how we want that leg to function in the socket and not pulled out of the socket, and not tucking the pelvis, pushing it forward of the socket. So good position to stretch in here. And then take a little bend and stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch and hold. Checking your neutral pelvis. Turn your top foot inward, sole of the foot toward the center body. Breathe into that. Keeping that foot turned in, but keeping the leg straight. Sinking that femur into the socket. And then keeping that foot turned inward, leg just slightly across the body if you would like. And hold there for a couple of breaths. And return to straight up and foot to normal. One small bend, inhale. Stretch, exhale, stay, and open to that little side diagonal for your inner thigh, but careful, don't let the pelvis rock with the leg. Hope I did that one on the other side, can't remember. Bring it back up, hold and stretch. And release your tension carefully. Remove your band. Rub your hands out a little bit. All right, grab behind the back right leg. Hug it close to your chest. Stretch the left. Little low back stretch. Little hip flexor stretch. Switch. Both legs in. Give it a little hug. Rock a little. Ease out that low back. All right, roll to your side, grab your sitting pads, and come to your seated neutral. Let's organize on top of our sitting bones and just see how we feel here in the position we started in. So rock a little, get up tall, organize, lengthen into your neutral, and just sense how your body is now. Oh, I feel so much more grounded and elongated. I feel like my breath is easier, and I feel more open, if you will, open. My joints feel more open. And you might feel more relaxed, you might feel more invigorated. Either way is great. Let's reach up and over side lateral bend. And lift. And up and out. And lift. And interlace your fingers behind. Just press straight down and open the chest. Shoulders rolled back. Lift slightly to the back if you would like for a little more stretch. Release. Interlace forward, and then you're going to push away as you curve your spine backward in opposition. Feel that nice C-curve stretch. Rock on top of sit bones. Lengthen into neutral. Press palms out, gently stretching through the edges of the arms there, and then up. Open, fingertips to the mat and ear to the shoulder. And other side. And center. Inhale. Float the hands to the thighs. Exhale. Great job. Thank you.